I got into this yesterday when Bill Maher was on the program, and I'll tell you, he sat down. I appreciated him coming on the show, but as soon as he asked me explicitly whether I was going to vote for Trump. It's not normally something I announce.
Now watch this. Some of y'all might not be fans of Megyn Kelly, but I want y'all to see something. She's about to show receipts of Hillary Rodham Clinton being the first one to go against the election. All right, but Bill Maher said that it was Trump. Okay, let's go.
Who I'm voting for as a journalist, but I did the day that Biden, with his pen, redid Title IX, which is going to affect my daughter and yours. All three of us, all of our kids. The boys they lost their due process on college campuses. The girls lost their rights in their private spaces, and well beyond that. I mean, there's so many problems with him. But I said I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. And it's not that I love Trump. I don't love Trump. He's fine. I'm not like a fan of Trump's, but I can see that he does good things and he does some bad things, whatever. But as soon as I said it, you could see the shift, right? He looked angry and he actually stopped looking me in the eye. It was such a jaw dropper. Watch. Hillary Clinton, of course, is the original election denier. I'm sure you voted for her in 2016.
Well, she's not an election denier.
She absolutely was the OG election denier.
First of all, she came out before the sun had risen to concede the election to Trump.
And then spent the next 4 years saying he was illegitimate. He was an illegitimate president.
Okay, well, first of all, she didn't say he was an illegitimate.
Yes, she did.
You tell me exactly what she said.
She said those exact words repeatedly.
Okay. I mean, she conceded the election. Whether you're interpreting her disappointment at losing it as the same thing as Trump not conceding it, I don't know that's where you're getting it from. But again, it's a tremendous false equivalency.
This brother started uttering, he started uttering, he started stuttering, he started looking all over the place. It's a false equivalency because he knew that she had him. He knew that she had him. Anytime somebody say, tell me exactly, they'll tell me the exact time, exactly what they said. They losing. He won't even look at her now. Now she's about to provide some receipts.
You could ask Hillary Clinton right now who won that election. She will tell you. Donald Trump won the election.
Now she knows she has to because of what Trump has done.
She came out that night
in her dark
purple suit and conceded the election.
Correct. And then spent the next 4 years trying to convince us it was not legitimate. All right. So just for the record, and our audience knows this and you guys, but just for the record, let's play SOT 10.
I do think that he knows that he's an illegitimate president.
That's number one.
I believe he knows he's an illegitimate president. He knows that there were a bunch of different reasons why the election turned out the way it did. And as I've been telling candidates who have come to see me, you can run the best campaign, you can even become the nominee, and you can have the election stolen from you. Joe and Kamala can win by 3 million votes and still lose. Take it from me. So we need numbers overwhelming so Trump can't sneak or steal his way to victory.
Didn't Bill Maher just now say that she accepted it and she does not deny the fact that she lost fair and square? We're seeing it completely differently, right? We have been teaching people how to grow online. It's been absolutely amazing. We have 3 people who have been able to reach monetization in less than 30 days. Growing YouTube channels, some from 0 people. We have one guy who had 2 subscribers before he started working with me. He started helping him. His views went up 4.8 million%. We're super excited. If anybody ever want to grow on YouTube, you reach out to me with the word coach. Or am I just missing it? I think I'm missing it because I keep on hearing her calling him an illegitimate president. That's what I keep on seeing.
Okay. So why can't a smart guy like Maher know that? I mean, he genuinely seemed surprised to hear this from me. He doesn't, I think it's just his true hatred for Trump, Rich.
Mm-hmm. Now, he is better than most, and I think he's actually been fascinating and inspiring at times to watch, like the Harrison Butker thing. He's more reasonable.
He's great on the culture stuff. He's great on culture.
Yeah. But one, they might not know this, right? Because they haven't focused on it the same way. I think the distinction between conceding and not conceding is meaningful, but they did not accept the legitimacy of the 2016 election, right? And this caused the whole Russia collusion hoax and all the rest of it. And Hillary's still saying things like that today, right?
They're not putting anything on Hillary. Even the fact that the whole birther movement, the fact President Barack Obama, ex-President Barack Obama was not born here and he's not capable of running for president of the United States. She started that. She went out, her people went out and got that information. Now, whether it's true or not, I still don't know. I still don't know. Nobody knows, because that information is something that is like behind a vote or something. We got to be in a certain club, a certain group in order to have that information. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. But she started it, and they try to say that Trump started it. They try to say he was the reason why the birther conversation was being had. It was all Hillary, baby. It was all Hillary. I cannot believe I used to have debates with people at my old job. Shout out to YouTube for pulling me away from my job a little earlier. But I used to have debates with people at my old job that Hillary was a good person. They was like, but what about Benghazi? And I'm like, what about Benghazi? That's because I wasn't paying attention to the news. And then when I started paying attention and I did a video about Benghazi and Hillary, OMG. Holy sugar honey iced tea. Why is she not arrested? You know what? I'm not even going to touch on that because that might get me in trouble. Yeah.
Right? And if it's bad for one side to do it, it's bad for the other side to do it. And it totally deranged our politics for years, that investigation. Again, the root of which
She's the reason we had Russiagate. She's the reason she sabotaged his entire first term with these allegations that he stole it with the help of the Russians. She hired Fusion GPS. She had her lawyers down there pretending that there were some magic computers at Trump Tower that were communicating with the Russians. That's all tied to Hillary, but it's fine because she said the words he won. She is the OG denier.
You hear that? She's the OG denier, man. That's what they calling her.
Right. And this is going to be much worse if Trump wins in November, which I think is more likely than not. The reaction will be much worse than it was in 2016. Wouldn't surprise me if you see a BLM style violence in the street that people make excuses for or say is mostly peaceful. They are going to be out of their minds.
They most certainly are. You can expect the fact that there will be some protests and they will not be peaceful. Before we continue, I just wanted to do a quick commercial. I am a YouTube coach. I'm helping people grow on YouTube right now. I have a few people who have done some remarkable things. And if you are looking to start your own channel, or if your channel has been stuck for a while and you don't know where to go, you don't know where to start, you don't know what type of content to do, you don't know how often, you don't know how to edit, you don't know how to do your thumbnails, you don't know how to do descriptions and titles and tags, all these things, don't worry about that. Reach out to me with the word coach and I will help you. Most of the people who work with me, they reach monetization, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within the first 30 days of working with me. That's the majority of the people that work with me. And we do have a couple of people who have reached monetization from 0 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers in under 3 weeks. Shout out to River. All right, so reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it popping. My information is going across the bottom of the screen right here. Do not reach out to me if you don't want to have a serious meeting with me, because that's exactly what it would be. Why? Because YouTube has literally changed my life. And we got one guy, shout out to my man Wise, who went from 2 subscribers working with me to now he's at 140,000 subscribers, already have his YouTube plaque and everything. And I want to help people get as many YouTube plaques as possible. So make sure you reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it popping, okay? All right.
It's worse in the end of this year and beginning of 25 if he wins.
Let's go. Let's go.